paper returns awaiting process. This is 2024. Individual paper return is over 1 million. You see it? You got to turn your phone. If you're mobile, turn it to the side so you can see it, okay? The businesses is 500,000. Not specified is 1 million. And you see that? It's a lot. Totaling, you see the total up there? Over 3 million. Okay. Paper and electronic returns, 4 million. So you see how many reasons some of you are upset because you have not updated yet. There are millions, and that's why I put it on here because I wanted you to see just how many people are waiting. And also amended returns inventory. This is the backlog, you guys. 1,500,000. It's a lot. So for those of you who are saying what is going on, Ms. Likely, you putting it in my comments. It's a lot of people still waiting on their refund. Millions of people, amended returns too. Again, if you have any questions and comments, put it down in the video. I'm going to continue moving forward. You can definitely screenshot this and keep this information as well. But this is the backlog right now in 2024 that they have with returns. A lot being unprocessed. You see the unprocessed returns? And you see the total? Do you see the total on the screen, you guys, at 11? That's a lot of tax returns and a lot of people are waiting, okay? This is an election year. I'm not going to get political on it, but yeah, it does affect a lot of stuff that's going on. You guys, when election season come in, stuff slow down, and you see it. So people have been putting in about the election year, what's going on a lot. It's a lot going on this tax season regarding refunds. Let me see if I have any questions. Okay, Michael. Michael says, IRS didn't approve my refund because they said amount filed is too much. So they had to adjust it, Michael. Or they will be adjusting it. They always send you a letter and let you know what's going on. I'm moving forward. If you have any more comments and questions, you can drop them down because I got a lot to discuss. Okay, the notices. A lot of people have been still asking me about these notices. CP05, CP75, or the CP05A. Somebody said that. Listen, it's the IRS CP05. We already know that you don't have to do anything. Okay, CP05, the letter that you receive, those who receive the notices, most times you don't have to do nothing. It's just a simple error, and then they just a mathematical error, some kind of error the IRS adjusted. Okay, but if you in that series, some people ask me CP05A. Now, if they ask you for anything, make sure whatever they ask for, that you mail it back to them. You guys keep copies of everything that you send to the IRS. Make sure you submit it by the expiration date that they provide on the letter, okay? I'm letting you guys know. For those of you who want to know more about the notices, I have a playlist on my channel. You can go back and watch the playlist of the different notices. I don't have time to talk about all of them, but I went over a good many during tax season, and it's on my channel, okay, for the playlist about IRS notices, okay, and letters. CP75, also people have been receiving that letter as well, you guys, and some of you saying that you got the 971 code, or well, the 570, the whole code, and then 971, meaning that a letter has been sent or will be sent to you, even if you haven't received that letter yet, you guys. Sometimes people have told me on my channel it took them a month after they receive that letter. So be on the lookout if they put that 971 on your transcript and you saying, well, I hadn't received a notice or a letter. That doesn't mean that you won't receive one, you guys. Okay, so just continue to look out. Also, the next letter I'm going to be talking about is this one right here. It's more than just these letters, but I'm just putting because people have been asking me about these letters, these notices. Okay, notice 2644C. People have been asking me about this. They are waiting to see the wages and everything update, because sometimes the employer do not, all the wages and stuff do not report it correctly. So the IRS is going to review your wages and your income. So some of you who receive this notice may take a while because the IRS is waiting on information from your employer or information regarding you, regarding the information that some of you saying nothing on your transcript or no wages, no income. That's why some people receive this notice, okay? All right, again, if you want to know anything is more than just this notice, okay? I'm just sharing these 3 notices on this live video to let you guys know certain things that are going on and why you may receive it. Again, if you need to know any more about the other letters, I have a playlist. I can't go over everything right now on this live video. I'm just covering what I can because I got a lot to talk about, okay? Then if you have comments, I got to go back to you guys. All right, so drop them down in the chat if you do have questions. Not a transcript. This is an old transcript. I'm going over this because people been asking me in my old videos. Okay, they're asking me, what does 766 code mean? There is a credit to your account. What does 806 means? W-2 or 1099 withholdings. Look on the side, you guys. What does 971 means? A notice has been issued, or you will receive it soon if you haven't already received it. What does 846? Some of y'all waiting on this code, right? The refund issue code. That's what a lot of you, that's what we are waiting on. To see that your refund is being issued and then you will get your refund, okay? And 776, for those of you who are waiting, please know that the interest will be credited to your account. People been sharing that with me that they have interest after tax season, after specific amount of time after tax season. For those of you who have been waiting, then you get the interest added to your refund, okay, you guys? And that's what you're going to see, 776 code on your transcript. So I'm sharing this information. Why? Because so many people have asked me about this, so I'm explaining in the detail. Now, I can't go over everything. If you missed some of my live videos that I talked about a lot more information, also just to upload the videos, make sure you go on my channel and watch. I have a lot of information, over 400 videos, you guys, that you can go back and watch this stuff that I'm talking about. But I'm just giving you some of it because I know you're busy. Okay, somebody also said that their refund was reduced 203, and they got that when they went to the IRS, the where's my refund, that they said that refund is reduced. Now, your refund probably is reduced. For those of you who've been watching me, you know I've been sharing this a lot. It's probably due to a tax offset. Also, it could be incorrect information on your return that you reported, and it's wasn't, it's some error that caused you to get more, and they adjusted it. The IRS adjusted your refund, okay? And so for those of you who feel like something is wrong, make sure you reach out to your taxpayer advocate, you guys, if your refund is reduced a good bit, if you don't know what's going on, or call the IRS so they can explain to you in detail, you guys. And if you feel like some people said their entire refund has been taken from them, you guys, and you feel like you're in a hardship, make sure you have proof of that hardship and contact the taxpayer advocate, and they'll let you know whether or not they can help you regarding that reduction, okay? For those of you who are coming and joining me, make sure you go back to the beginning of this video because I covered a lot of information, okay? I'm moving forward. Now, okay, this right here, I've been covering this most of the tax season about why your tax return probably was delayed. For those of you watching right now, I went over the numbers of tax refund that are unprocessed at the beginning of this video. More information at the beginning. So if you miss and you just joining us, you're going to have to go back to the beginning to watch that other information that I covered. But right now, for those of you who are wondering why it's delayed, it's due to, we should know, mistakes, missing information, and suspicious activity by banks, which I've been sharing with you guys during tax season, that sometimes the banks will reject them. So sometimes you think it's your tax preparer or you think it's the IRS, and it could be mailed out to your bank and the bank rejects it and send it back to the IRS due to suspicious activity. And I've been sharing you why. Some of the reason of suspicious activity is because some people, I don't know why they do it, they be trying to put their money in somebody else's bank account, and it doesn't work that way. If my name is Linda Likely, my bank account should say Linda Likely if I want direct deposit. If you have a prepaid card account and your tax return says, I'm just gonna example my name, Linda Likely, then my prepaid bank account should say Linda Likely. I don't know why people think that they can put money in other people's bank account. It don't work. The bank will reject it, and they're gonna send it back to the IRS. And if you go back and talk to the IRS, then they should send it out to you 5 to 10 business days. Now, it have been people been on my live videos and saying it's been over a month. Do not wait months if you hadn't received your check. I would definitely go back and contact the IRS. People have been asking me about Santa Barbara Tax Products Group. That is not my bank partner this year, and it wasn't last year, you guys. But for those of you who have, make sure that you contact Santa Barbara Tax Products Group. They have information regarding your tax return. All you got to do is if you file a tax return with them and you have a tax preparer and you with Santa Barbara Tax Products Group, in that copy of your tax return, you should see in there a copy of the information of your tax products group bank by your tax preparer. All you got to do is call it. You are a taxpayer, you can still call it, even though some people think, well, I got to get my tax preparer. No, all that information is in your tax return copy, and all you got to do is go back to it. And you, as a taxpayer, can contact Santa Barbara Tax Products Group too. If you are partnered, if I am partnered with a bank as well, and you are my client, all you got to do is look at my paperwork and go to that bank, and they have taxpayers and they have tax preparers. You give them information and they can pull up the information.